All right, guys, what is up? I am TheyComing, and today we start Town Hall 14. What's good? How's everybody doing? My hair is looking nice and crazy this morning, or this afternoon now, geez. Been up several hours now. Doing some more writing, music, that is. And here we are. Inside of Clash of Clans. We started Town Hall 14 today. Town Hall 14 popped on our middle account. And here we are. So as soon as it popped, I went ahead and hit a couple upgrades. Didn't farm on top of that at all. Just kind of sat. Wanted to make sure the live stream started before we started doing things with books. You know, the most important stuff, that is. But here we are. When I look at our village right now, there's a couple question marks. First and foremost, there is a pretty nice little deal for a book of everything in here, which we could probably use to get a nice little jump start with some of these early structures. But I guess what I want to talk about first is starting Town Hall 14 and what I think players should be doing in 2026 when it comes to Town Hall 14. Playing up to this point, I decided that I was going to completely max at Town Hall 13 before pushing on to Town Hall 13 before pushing on to Town Hall 14. The reason for that is because the foundational levels on your heroes, I think, are so important. 75 King and 75 Queen are actually incredibly strong. Level 50 Warden, level 25 RC, level 50 Prince. These are all solid numbers that I think are foundational for a lot of players. Players that I see rushing past Town Hall 13 to get to Town Hall 14, and then even then rushing Town Hall 15 before they even have the numbers that you see on the screen right here, 75, 75, 50, 50, 25. If you don't have those numbers when you arrive at Town Hall 15, you start to encounter the issue of usually skill. If this is particularly when it's your first playthrough of the game. So yeah, William says, thing is, when you get to Town Hall 15, you get the Duke and can upgrade 2 heroes at once while warring. Correct. So this is part of my sort of preamble for starting Town Hall 14. I made the decision long time ago that when I arrived at Town Hall 14, I was going to do a handful of essential things and then rush to Town Hall 15. The reason for that is exactly what William has said here. When you get to Town Hall 15, you get the Duke, meaning you get a 6th hero to upgrade. And what that allows you to do is upgrade 2 heroes at once while still having a 4 hero of availability for all wars. So essentially, you get yourself into an upgrade pattern where you never have to go down 1 hero in a given war attack. I think the only hero upgrades that will hold people back from warring, I think, are centered around upgrades to the Grand Warden. Everything else you can be relatively flexible with and learn to play without. The Grand Warden, I think, is the only hero on that list that is pretty universal across pretty much every single desirable war attack strategy, and for that matter, ranked attack strategy. The Grand Warden has an incredible tool bag of tools with his equipments, be it playing with Eternal Tome or not. He usually offers a lot by being on the field. So I can imagine that as I continue my climb, when I arrive at Town Hall 15, the only time I would take myself out of war is if I was going to do a Warden upgrade. So that's that. Mott says, what about the Queen? Well, that's just it. Like, I think you could get away without using the Queen. But I think the Warden is really the one where you always want to have the Warden up for war. That's just my opinion on that. Let's see. It should be like we can use heroes while upgrade. What do you say? Well, that would disincentivize people from paying Supercell to play their game. So that's one time gate that free-to-play players have to live with. If they just made it so heroes were playable while being upgraded, it would disincentivize people from making purchases, which is what keeps the lights on, which is what keeps the company developing the game, keeps developers in, working instead of reducing the team because the revenue is down. They can expand the team or keep it just as large as it is. I would say that the team's doing great work right now. But yeah, I had a good army. I used Town Hall 17 with no war, and it should be like we can use heroes while upgrading. On my rushed 18, I don't use Queen. There you go. There you go. Sea Star's Dragon Rider army before he used backpack. Dragon Rider army before he used backpack. Oh, yeah. Yeah. PC, challenge on your main, and I'll triple you with no Warden. There's no need to have Warden armies for ranked. Challenge on your main. Are you talking about 18v18? Okay. No Warden triples. Okay, I would like to see that. That being said, William, you're a very good player. I'm gonna say that the majority of the player base though would do well to use the Warden in war all the time. I don't think that the majority of a more casual player base wants to play the game without the Warden in a war attack. But that's just my outlook on it. Anywho, okay, we got books, we got stuff to begin. The very first thing that I think we're solid to go ahead and book up is our laboratory. The laboratory can only upgrade one thing at a time unless there is a goblin event, which the goblin event is actually active. But I don't think we don't have many gems to be able to hire the goblin builder or the goblin researcher to work with. So I feel like it's probably not necessary for us to splurge gems on that. But yeah, one thing that I kind of do want to book is this, the workshop. Give me my flame flingers. If I can take a flame flinger into every raid and not have to request them, but also be able to donate them to the clan, I'm sure the clan is going to be pretty happy to have another flame flinger donator. If you want to upgrade your warden, you might as well get an army that works well without it. Yeah, true. Also, but here's the thing. If I decide to upgrade my warden, my guess is I'm going to try to upgrade multiple other heroes at the same time. So taking myself out of war anyway to get, like, knock 3 hero levels out, 3 or 4 simultaneous hero levels could work out. So you realize that having a tablet after Town Hall 15 is going to be necessary. I haven't control to pick my RC. Yeah, dude, tablet play is the way. Playing on a phone is possible. It can work. You can be a lot more precise with your drops. You can, zoom in on something to like nail a quake position or nail a zap position a lot more easily if you're on a tablet. On the phone, you're having to constantly zoom in and out. Like Mott said, scroll to access a long troop bar if your strategies start to involve more little intricacies. But lower town halls don't necessarily need to think about that too hard. I mean, shoot, we just won a war. By the way, we need to watch some war attacks a little bit later, because we had a 14v17 and a 14v18 triple W. And I don't think the 17 or the 18 were particularly weak either. Insane performance from Bunny/EMP, which I just learned are actually the same person. Bunny and EMP are the same person. I did not know that until just this morning. Crazy. Anywho, we have books. First book clearly is going to be on our laboratory book building. Spiddly diddly dip. There we go. And we can hit our very first Town Hall 14 upgrades. I love my rocket balloons. And I'm feeling as though taking rocket balloons up front could be quite strong. I'm also looking at, let's see, what else? Rocket. Oh, healers. Obviously. Healers. Incredible. So healers and rocket balloons, I can get on board with. Let's go ahead and get that farm on the farm show going. We have another book of building to claim from the season pass. We're going to use that now. The question is, what do we use it on? You could argue that I don't necessarily need to go for my hero haul yet. I don't have any books, and I kind of want to use my powerful heroes while they're boosted for the next 5 days anyway. So I think the boost, being boosted for the duration of the hero haul upgrading is actually ideal. I'm not going to book the hero haul. I'm just not. We could decide to book the blacksmith. I don't think this is necessary either. All of our equipment that we have for our heroes are solidly maxed out for Town Hall 13. As soon as that finishes, we'll have a handful of extra ore that we can make some judgment about. You know, probably take 2 pieces of equipment to a common piece of equipment to level 18 and then an epic piece of equipment to level 21. I think that's going to be the play there. So I will not book these. I do want to book my clan castle, though. I feel like this is just an easy choice. So we need to farm elixir. That's what we need. It's primarily what we need. Do we have treasury monies? We do. Let's see. What if we did a builder hut? You know what? It's done. Builder hut number 1. Let's attack. Let's have some funsies. You like football? I watch American football. I don't keep up so much with football that the rest of the world plays, plus soccer to Americans. I'm not the biggest soccer fan. UJ25 says, I'm Town Hall 18 in Legend 2 and still play on phone and tablet. A tablet isn't needed. I mean, you can do it. I'm saying you're going to feel so much more comfortable playing with a tablet over a phone. It's not that you can't. I mean, you'll see from time to time pros are actually playing with it, like in esports matches, which I just think is wild. That is a crazy, crazy, crazy idea to me. See this throw. If he goes in and taps it, I won't quake twice. Okay, cool. We're gonna quake right here then. Hit the Infernos. Level 60 Warden should be fine versus that level 40 nonsense. All right, we'll go here, and we have a giant arrow. I'm gonna throw it like that. Put you here. Put you here. The Queen sees the Warden, which is hilarious, by the way. Queen wanders all the way out of the base. Save our wizards from certain demise. We do break into the base. I think we sit up here like that. And we're going to protect our baby Warden here. Cool. It's interesting that as we rounded that corner, one Super Witch has taken control of all my healers. I'm going to do this just to keep the king moving. And we'll pop now. Spoot. Here we go. Easy breezy. Hey, what you do for a living? I'm a music teacher. Let's see. Are you a Bulldogs fan? No, I'm actually, I was raised a Georgia Tech fan. I have family that I have deep family ties from Georgia Tech. Went to countless games from when I was like a baby up until I like graduated high school, and then got involved at my college, and then post college have ended up back in Atlanta. So still watch a lot of, still go to several Georgia Tech games every year. All right, what do we do? What do we do? Should have waited to get an extra day for 4 times multiple words. I did Abdelhamid. I actually saved my star bonus yesterday and attacked twice this morning, or got 2 full stacks of the star bonus at 4 times. So I ended up with over 8,000 shiny. How much glowy? Like almost 500 glowy. Just for this morning. Okay, I guess I didn't push the next button, so we'll attack, whatever. Cool. I'll send that there just to see if the baby dragon will keep pushing. Keep doing baby dragon things. Cool. I see what I want to do. Let's go like this. Cool. We'll take it. The thing is we haven't taken wall breakers, which I think is probably a mistake, right? There's a single target Inferno. Poison. The Warden is looking at the single, dude. Are we alive? Okay, the queen is now in the base, finally, 3 years later. Good arrow. Cleaning it up. Cleaning it up. Nice. I don't have wall breakers. I feel like I'm really messing up. Where do I sink the wall breakers in? Do I use with the ice golem? Instead of the ice golem, I take a bunch of wall breakers, like actual wall breakers. And then what would I, maybe like 1 loon, a test loon. Okay, let's see if we can actually use regular wall breakers, or if we've made ourselves brain dead by using supers all the time. What is the temperature where you are? It's record high for this time of year. In UK, it's 28C for me. I think it's like 83F. That's hot. Bro, it gets up over 90 in Georgia regularly. I mean, right now it's like wet and kind of cool outside. But one of my buddies was telling me that, like, I think it's called like El Nino, which is like a weather pattern in the Gulf, is supposed to give us a seasonably cool summer, an unseasonably cool summer this year, which for Georgia, that's amazing. Because our summers are usually scorchers. It's kind of humid though. Humid feels a lot hotter than dry heat. Yeah, I mean Georgia is hot and humid. We're a hot and humid state. Okay, what do we do with our life here? I kind of want to fireball his. Maybe just take it easy and, like, throw now. Okay. Put this over here. Throw a weird arrow like that. Let that work. I'm going to put you down over here. Get this. We need to be able to break. The question is, where's it going to let us break? That should be good, right? Nice. We'll put the king in this time. Okay, I'll send you like this. And invis her once. Poison her. I should have used my headhunters there. I'm stupid. We're blind. I'm gonna do this and this. I mean, this is just crushed though, right? Go, Giant Gauntlet King. Man, he's huge, dude. Look at that skin, bruh. Love it. Do. I will use you on this, I think. Let's see, assistant. We don't have anything in the lab yet. This, we're going to use you on the hero hall. Yeah, hero hall. Give ourselves a little buffer with that one. Lab assistant. Okay, what do we want to do over here? We wanted to do the balloons and the healers, right? Because we like our rocket loon hits. I am a fan of the rocket loon. Unfortunately, the witch does not get another level at Town Hall 14. We do get another apprentice warden level, which is kind of nice. Since we are running super witches and using an apprentice warden, this could be a value play. But the balloons are just too important. We're booking them right now. And then over here, we have another book to claim. We'll claim another book of fighting. And we want to get our healers. We also have chests to open. So we're going to do that at some point. William says it sounds like hell. We aren't used to that heat here. No one has AC. Houses aren't built to keep cool. Yeah, dude, that was my experience. When I lived in Turkey, I was astonished at first that there was no AC. Like, literally, in the schools that I worked in, they would just open the windows. So all the classroom windows across the entire school would just be open. And there was like a breeze that was coming off like the, oh gosh, what was it? The Bosphorus Sea, there was like a breeze that I guess would blow in from there, and it would feel nice. But I mean, when it was hot, it was hot. Like, it was hot, dude. And there really wasn't like fantastic relief from it. Oh man. Well, guess we're gonna have to wait for that expo. What do we do here? Do I just like put this down here and then put the queen here? Hey, I like that. That was nice. Where are you ladies here? Put the king to the outside. Warden. Are we gonna get closer? Probably not. All right, we're moving. Drop one one loon there. See if we can help our healers out. All right. We'll slip you across the backside here. I'm gonna freeze here because I don't like the fact that my stuff is getting that low. I should have popped the spear a lot sooner too. It makes me feel kind of dumb. All right. King's ability. Now. Cool. Easy. Easy and cheesy. Attack again. Let's see. When we get up to 10 viewers, I will go ahead and show the savagery that is Bunny / EMP ripping off 14 v17 and 14 v18 triples to give us a perfect war today. Also, massive shout and kudos to William for showing up to clear the bottom of the map within the last hour. Getting it done. That's a dub. I think I'm supposed to hit the single here. Okay. I think I'm waiting to get the cannon. Then the invis trick is decent. Okay, Eagle's gone. Want him to take the air defense, and then we'll drag him to the outside. Unless he's going to fight the RC, in which case we'll let him. And probably take that Tesla. I think that's a good play. Okay, we'll put this down here. Send the Queen Arrow through the base. Rip off some more funneling. We're going to push the King in this time. And see if the Queen wants to walk down the side of the base. We'll support the Queen by dunking with our... okay, we're going to do this. See if we can get the Headhunters in to kill the Warden real quick. It's going to help us out. Nice, we do. Sick. Let's freeze here. Dude, I was trying to put a loon down. Pop the King's ability now. It works. King is giant gauntleted. Town Hall taken. 30 to the outside. Baby dragon, baby dragon. Cool. We'll take it. I'm going to poison that. Throw this. Cool. Ripped it to shreds. Boom. Love that dunk from the spear. Also, the new level on the archers always looks fun. William says, my count's at the bottom, just doing the bare minimum. William, yeah, dude. Basically carrying the end of these wars. But I mean, like, holy cow, EMP and Bunny, like, putting up those wild triples. A 4 Town Hall hit up is actually crazy. And when you see the bases, you guys will see it's not like they're stupidly underpowered or like rushed like crazy. I think the heroes looked a little bit undesirable, but it wasn't like they're not that bad, you know? Let's take the money and just leave. We don't need to stick around for this. What's up, Leo Trim? How's it going, brother? Yo, yo, yo. Over on the Twitch side. How's it going, dude? How are you, dude? How are you? Just take the money and leave. What money's left? He's still got a bunch of elixir in his town hall, I guess. All right, there we go. That's all the money we wanted. Bye. Mott says, I'm hoping we'll attack like you and William one day. I feel like I'm getting a lot better. Motts, keep practicing, dude. You'll get there, brother. You'll get there. Good, brother. Thanks for asking. How about you? Doing good, man. Doing good. We are, we're starting, this is our middle account of our 3 accounts. This one's our middle account, and we've just arrived at Town Hall 14 today. So we are enjoying ourselves. I kind of just want to take the dark and leave. I don't even want to bother with this. Yeah, just take his dark and get out. I mean, There's a little bit of elixir, I guess we could claim. Let me see if there's elixir pumps that can be sniped. There. I guess we'll do this. Just let it die. I really don't even care. Do this, this. How much elixir? All right, we got the elixir. The dark's sitting right there, by the way. And since our RC is just melting it, I'm just going to let her stand on top of the dark storage. Because that... There it goes. Okay. We took all the dark out of the base, and we didn't even really do the attack. Also, Town Hall 15 since over a month. Town Hall 14 is fun. Dude, Town Hall 14... I think Town Hall 14 actually is one of those Town Halls that a lot of people choose to skip. And I think there's really good reasons for it. So on this account, I think I started talking about it at the very beginning of the stream, and stop shy of saying exactly when I plan to rush Town Hall 15. I'm going to get my unicorn to level 10. And then I'm going to rush. In that period of time, if I put 5 levels on all of my heroes, my existing heroes, I think that would be like perfect for me. And then when you get to Town Hall... Okay, let's actually hit this because it's a Town Hall 14. It's proper, yeah? Alright, we're still going to use the barracks. I do want to go ahead and hit his eagle. Unfortunately, we do not take the eagle with 2 quakes and our fireball. We have to upgrade our fireball to do that. So let's hit this over here and this over here. Brother. Tesla. That sucks so bad. Oh no. Okay, well. I think we have to kill the eagle either way at this point. We can't do is like this. I think that's a good idea. Warden's gonna take eventually. Then I feel like doing this, this, and this. Queen's gonna die early. Is it worth trying to save her? We do save her. We do get the poison. We do get a freeze. Can we save our heroes, though? Yeah, not getting that fireball really, really blows. All right, so Warden goes down early. We don't like those vibes. See, is it possible to recover it at this point? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and quake the Town Hall once here. See if that's going to give us enough. Little baby dragon over here. Start cleaning. I'm going to freeze. That was horrible freeze. All right. Baby dragon is cleaning. Send you over here. Send you here. I mean, we're still going to triple it, right? But it was just kind of annoying that our Warden Fireball got denied by a Tesla. Still didn't even really need a CC. No CC spells. We did drop a barracks, right? But it was an empty barracks. For me, it was fun. I use RC Charge. It helped me a lot. In Town Hall 13, that's where you unlock her first. In Town Hall 14, I felt her true power. I don't rush. How many counts do you have, Leo? How many counts are you playing on? Because, like, I have a Town Hall 18 in Legend 2 right now. The count is, you know, closing in on completely maxed. And then this is my middle account, fresh on Town Hall 14 today. And then my lower account is a week old Town Hall 13, or a week or two. I think it's a week or two old Town Hall 13. A week old Town Hall 13. So I'm kind of inclined to play the game, try playing the game a little differently. All right, I'll hit his eagle. A single target Inferno is just hanging out there. That's kind of weird. Let's do that. All right, take the cannon, then we'll do the trick. Like this. Take it. Nice. Huge arrow, by the way. Funnel's going to be quite pretty here. I'm actually going to freeze this so I can get a double layer break with walls, if possible. Nice. Pop King now. Deleted the core. Good poison, caught all the heroes with it. Good stuff. I love ending raids where like all of your heroes are essentially full HP. Just overkill it. Okay, hold on a sec. My main is Town Hall 15, but I also got a Town Hall 17 from my cousin. He doesn't play anymore. Some Town Hall 10 and 8, but I don't play on them much. Yeah, like, thing is, like, the lower Town Halls take so little time to complete these days that it really doesn't make, like, if I were to make a new account, I would probably hyper rush it just to see what that experience is like. But the thing is I would feel embarrassed to use it or even to attempt to war on it. There's a bunch of dark here. I guess we'll go for it. Let's see. Can we get that cannon? One drop? Nope. Where is our entry point? I'm trying to see it. All right, we'll go in here like this. Queen's in there, King's in there too. Kind of like a why not situation. And we'll do that freeze there. Arrow that way. We'll wait until King actually gets unfrozen and then we'll pop his ability. Like this. Let's see. Should we poison him here? There we go. Breezy. Started 2016, but I lost my first account, then in 2021 again, but didn't play for a long time now. It's almost 1 year active. I started from 11 to now 15. No rushing with heroes and lab. I was also for a long time on Town Hall 13. That's where I upgraded everything what I rushed. Okay, so these two accounts, my two 13s, this account, when I came back to the game in October, this account was a max Town Hall 11. And we 100% maxed this account at Town Hall 13. The lab is max. The heroes are maxed for Town Hall 13. Everything was maxed. Beautifully done. We even got one solid max hero equipment set for each hero. In fact, on the RC, I think we have two. We can actually have the Seeking Shield as well. Funnily enough, we haven't leveled either the Healing Tome or the Eternal Tome on our Grand Warden. We're very much Fireball Rage Gem user on our Grand Warden. But on this account, what I plan to do is go 5 levels up on each hero would be amazing. And then getting the unicorn to level 10. So that's something that we actually need to upgrade right now is get our pet house. We don't have our pet house yet. Army. Pet house. Give me the pet house. Where do I put you? Bro, I can't even put you down. Get out of my way, wall tile. Shop. Pet house. Here we go. All right, so the pet house is upgrading. Research. We wanted to do our healers. Healers are super important for our attack strategy. Finish upgrading the healers. W there. Can also do a handful of walls. It's very much a why not if we're going to be farming for a little bit longer today. Start the wall grind. We have wall rings to use as well, evidently. We like those vibes for sure. Nice. All right, let's keep going. If you want to check my base here, brother, Leo Trim, are you looking for a clan that likes to go perfect in war constantly? This is the clan for you, brother. You're right in our town hall range. Sell wall rings for gems. Resources are so free. So I end up doing that towards the end of a town hall because I end up getting all my wall rings maxed out. Like basically getting a full stack of wall rings, and then I end up converting to gems, like from the season pass and all that. But at the start of a new town hall, I'll take every leg up just to get the walls done. I see Dark Elixir, but I actually don't need it. See, is there a... My Dark is actually maxed out right now. That feels kind of weird. Does this upgrade? You get another 50,000 Dark. That's spicy. 3 days, 4 hours. Okay. I mean, we could go for that. All right. We want high elixir and gold. We don't need dark anymore at this stage. Leo Trim, are you trying to join the clan, dude? Come join our clan. We have a excellent war win streak going on. We have some Town Hall 13s and 14s that are actually globally ranked. Like Bunny/EMP is a complete savage. I'll show him tripling a Town Hall 18 in just a minute. All right. This is perfect. All right, 1 million of each. Do I just go for the cannon? I think that's probably the easiest one. Just go for the easy. Like this and this. Yeah. Okay, he wants to go this way. That's a little weird. I kind of don't want him to go up that direction, so what I'll do is I'll actually pull him back. I'll go like this. Shoot the arrow through there. Just dump all the wall breakers in. With the king. I'm going to freeze once. Pop King's ability now. Just get him through the wall. I'll freeze that because that's a lot of splash. I love the e-boots so much. They're so incredibly helpful. Get that archer tower. Cool. I would love to, but I have my own clan. Well, check it out. William says, I'm going to go now. I need to try to get some sleep. Took like 2 hours to fall asleep yesterday because it was too hot. Dude, William, I get it, man. Sweet dreams, and thank you for wrecking the end of the war for us. It was much needed and certainly much appreciated. Getting some, we have a 6 streak going on right now, and a lot of it is on the back of William being able to clean up the bottom of the map if it doesn't clean up by itself or by the rest of the clan. And then, of course, EMP/Bunny wrecking the top of the map. Excellent cleanup hitter for sure. And on hitting up too. That's the craziest part to me is his town hall hit ups are so confident. Like he just doesn't care. Like he just, oh, you're 4 town halls up? Sure. Hold my beer. You know? This is Bunny's attitude when attacking. It's actually crazy. Can you get the bomb tower down? That'd be cool. That's not going to get it, will it? Nah, barely not. I'll do that over there. Okay. I'm looking for a fireball onto his... Let's see, where do we do? I'm going to go like this and this. Nice. Got what we came for. Let's break right here. Okay. I'm going to drop you here. And freeze. So we can keep the baby warden alive. Oh, should have thrown that in there sooner. This is wrecked, boy. Let's go ahead and freeze you. Everyone's moving. Archers there. 1 balloon. Everybody's full health. Just walked right in one side of the base and out the other. Super witches are busted good. They're very, very good. If you have not tried super witches yet, I strongly suggest doing so. I think super witches are an incredibly powerful troop that, yes, you do have to funnel them and you do have to protect them properly. But if you do a few things right, they have enough HP to where they don't auto die to things, which is the problem that witches have. Town hall taken. This is queen. We don't care. Our warden is nearly the queen's level. king in. I love how the big boys have abandoned the witches. That feels a little awkward, if I'm being real. Dead bases are just lovely. Beautiful. Everything groups up at the end. GG's. Super witches are fun, at least at 18. Yeah, Doc. Doc, you know, one attack that you did in Sajana frequently, where you were cloning the furnace mites. That was surprisingly effective, but it was also one of those attacks where if the clones didn't actually activate, because I saw it happen a few times, the attack could fall completely on its face because you got no value, right? And pretty much all your spells are already done. Sure. Dude, I was trying to put down healers. That was a mistake. Do this. Okay. We just go for the air defense, probably. Yeah. Give me cannon. Unfortunately, the eagle doesn't quite go down because our fireball needs to be leveled. Rah. Put the king in. Queen has been targeted. I'm avoiding using anything to protect the queen. Okay. Simple things like one loon to save a hero. One this here and there, one distraction. Small distractions can make big changes in interactions. Heard the furnace clones, but missed the rest. Just had a phone call. What were you saying about my attack? Oh yeah, furnace clones. So like, furnace clone was one of those things that looked so hilarious. And it was surprisingly effective when it went right. But what I noticed a handful of times was like, say you drop the clones and like the furnace mites just don't quite hit the clone, and the furnace mites don't clone, you end up in a really awkward situation where all of your spells are gone and you've got nothing to show for it. Like that was the thing that like immediately stuck out to me. Was like, I would hate to do this attack and miss my clones somehow because of an unfortunate interaction or unfortunate pathing from the furnace mites. And somehow they don't actually touch the clone spells. Or like the first or second clone doesn't actually chain into the next. When it goes wrong, it goes bad wrong. Kind of like Blizzard. Yeah. Exactly. To be fair, though, I think Blizzard probably is a little bit more stable. I mean, as long as you know you're not landing on a giant bomb location, a potential giant bomb location, you can scout a Blizzard entry in a Blizzard drop, like, pretty smartly, like knowing that, okay, this blimp is going to get where I want it to go. Most people don't stack, multiple black mines on the same, 2x2 area. So as long as you catch one with your hound or something, what I think is ultimately like probably the strongest blimp to use in the game right now, Super Yeti Clone. Super Yeti Clone seems to be dummy strong. Okay, I'm just going to take Elixir and leave. And I guess because we're here. Is that all the elixir? Is that all the gold? We'll take that and go. Oh yeah. Our clan games are also complete. So, oh wait, no they're not. Dude, I'm so stupid. I should have been doing clan games the whole time. Earn a star with a balloon. Okay. Simple. We have at least one balloon. Nice. Okay. But it's like, I don't know. I just enjoy. I enjoy more and more the experimental side of the lower town halls. But man, when something works well, dude, I will ride it until the cows come home. Like it just, it makes a big difference. All right, we got him. All right, that's a single, so we got to be careful about that. Spam all of them in. King's locked onto. Would love for the king to go through and do king things. Let's freeze and poison. Send you over the shoulder there. Freeze. Rage right here. Dude, the warden is sitting right in front of the single. Don't do dumb things, warden. There we go. GG's. Okay, so guys, we're right here at the 1 hour mark. What I thought I would do is to A, do a couple more upgrades, but B, I need to show you some war attacks completed by Bunny/EMP. Bunny is a globally ranked Town Hall 13 and 14. The guy is a complete and total savage. He's killing it in all of our wars. And just so you know, we were worried about the end of this war. Our opponent, okay, so the top of our map is 2 15s, 1, 2, 3, 4 14s, and I think EMP did he go to 14 on this account? No, he's still a 13. He's still a 13. So we only had 4 14s and 2 15s. Up top here is a Town Hall 18. Town Hall 18. Revenge Tower, the works. Number 2 was a Town Hall 17. Number 3 was a Town Hall 16. Number 4 was also a Town Hall 16. And number 5 was a 14. So they had a sharp drop off. 2 16s down to, and the next one was a Town Hall 14. This clan had no business losing to us. Absolutely no business losing to our clan. But they did. I'm going to play a couple savage hits. Why don't we start here with Blobby? These are 14 v16s completed by Bobby. And oh, this is actually a 13 v16. So let's start with the 14 v16 right here. I'm going to use the bathroom though, so my camera is going to go away during this replay. But as soon as the attack is over, I will be back. So if you'd like to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or use the bathroom like I'm about to do, you can do that. Or you can watch this live with this war replay. When we come back, we'll actually review the top 4 hits and their bangers. See you in just a sec. Okay, and just on time, the face cam is back. Let's go ahead and put on the headset. So that was a little 14 v 16 action there. The attacks get even more impressive as we go up. Bunny. This is a 13 v 16. Now this base, being a Town Hall 16, is actually pretty underpowered. You can see he has rushed his archer towers, his cannons, the mortars, a lot of, you know, decent stuff. Unfortunately, with the 3-Quake combination, he still can't take the Eagle. So you see how he adapts to this situation to eke out the triple. Just lets the Warden Walk develop by itself. He can't really take free percentage at this stage of the raid. He does heavily invest into rocket loons, doesn't leave himself a ton of cleanup troops. But you're going to see how he expertly manages to dismantle this one. Does an unusual thing with his blimp. A lot of times blimp players are wanting to tome it. Maybe it's not so unusual. Maybe it's more usual than I'm saying, but he flies his blimp in just to eliminate one of the Inferno Tower compartments, which ends up being a really strong choice. Just kind of decides what he needs to attack each quadrant. The problem with these bases that are divided into 4 clear quadrants, being a large compartment at 12, a large compartment at 6, a large compartment at 3, and 9, is it allows the player to just divide and conquer so much more easily than a different type of layout would typically allow for. So look, he gets the rage in there. Gets the Yetis in there with a rage spell and a Valk. So Yeti plus a Valk. Gets the Inferno Tower, which is what he's primarily after. Even murders the defending Barbarian King with the raged Yetis. And that's what you get for having an under-leveled base here. Queen and King placed up around 12 and 10. Rocket Loons to clear from that 2 o'clock location. And his Warden is still in a good position to be able to kill the Inferno Tower here. Does take a little bit of a roundabout path. Still has a freeze. And I wonder if he's going to use it to protect the Warden or not. His healers are quickly getting wrecked. Ends up losing his healers, but look at what he's got left. He's got 4 rocket. So when I saw this raid, I was like, wait a minute. He's still got the Monolith, the Town Hall, 2 Infernos, and a Scattershot plus a Defending Queen. And you look at his camps, he's got 4 Rocket Loons. He's got his RC yet to deploy. And he's got 3 Headhunters. Pops the Spiky Ball now. Critical damage across the court. The Warden manages to solo out the remaining Inferno Tower. Here comes his RC. His RC has to do savage things here. She gets the final defense, and then he's got the Rocket Loons plus Headhunters for cleanup. Beautiful stuff. Just gorgeous, gorgeous completion here. Rocket Spear still had shots left. Awesome. Freaking awesome. So Bunny, savage takedown to 13v16. Then we see Bunny go 13v17. So this is the first 4 Town Hall hit up of the war. Ends up dropping his Yeti to clear the air defense. And then you see the Invises come down. This is telegraphing a massive fireball. And the fireball that he's going for is this here onto the CC. So let's see it come out. Level 21 fireball. Does have the damage to eliminate that clan castle. And Warden hangs on. Gets the Flinger down at 12 o'clock. Noticing there's no long-range defenses up there. The Flame Flinger is going to be able to get really nice value. And as soon as he gets this Wizard Tower, he's going to pull off. Drops the Queen Arrow through the base. Gets the Ice Golem in front of the Giant Giant. So he's going to get a little better value out of his Giant Giant. Drops the King also with the Giant Giant. So his Queen and his King, they are tasked with keeping the Super Witches focused in the base. Even found the troop capacity to get that, or the spell capacity to utilize a jump for the Super Witches. Huge stuff there. He's got enough targets in front of the healers to where he's not getting any awkward targeting of the healers by the Town Hall weapon. Ends up being really nice. The Skeleton spell in front of the Super Witch pack manages to protect not only the Super Witches, but keep the fire off of the King and the Queen as they round the bottom. And here they go. Uses a freeze to get some fire, take a little bit of pressure off of his Warden and Super Witches. Super Witches luckily do break the wall and manage to stay inside the base. The Flinger is still going, by the way. This is a W Flinger if I've ever seen one. Should get at least 2 shots off. This is where the healers come into danger. He's only got 1 Invis left, and he does slip his RC nicely into that. Pops the Rocket Spear. RC with Rocket Spear is going to lock onto the final defense. This is just expertly taken down here. Like, so nice. So nicely done. Move the attack. The attack, once it got moving, it didn't stall. And a large part of that had to do with the work that the King and the Queen did on the outside of the base. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff from Bunny. And you can find Bunny on the global leaderboards. Next up, once again, this is Bunny, but on another account. Bunny/EMP. Bunny takes down a Town Hall 18. So this is a 14 v 18. This is a 4 Town Hall hit up. Identical layout to what he just hit. Finds immediately a fireball trick, the same fireball trick. And you can see, again, he drops the flinger up at 12 o'clock. Now, this isn't 100% identical. He does have this time the Expo that's behind the Inferno Tower. But he's able to eliminate the Clan Castle, establish his pathing, gets 2 wall breakers in. I think he was questioning whether or not 1 wall breaker would actually open that wall. So he drops 2. And he starts his push. Again, the king and the queen are on the outside. The raid looks extremely similar, and this is why you don't run the same bases in war. This time, he's going to drop an overgrowth on the back. And the overgrowth is there basically so he can handle the defending long shot, handle the defending Duke, come down here, end up handling the Monolith and the Prince before it's time to actually fight this Revenge Tower. And the timing ends up being so nice. Nicely saves his final totem to remove the direct fire onto the Super Witches. And he's got his king and his queen that are still walking this bottom side. Again, this is nearly identical to how the last raid played out. King and queen do beautiful things across the bottom side of the base. Now, his Warden does get locked onto. But now you have the CC activate. Super Minions come out. Again, still has yet to deploy his RC. He brings the RC from a deep angle here because he wants to go in for the sweeper and then immediately for the single target Inferno. Gets the lock. That's done. And then on the back, he's got the RC to fight, but the rocket spears are going to be enough by itself. Even if the queen didn't step up here, RC would step in and end up finishing this raid. That is a W. This clan had no business losing to us, and we came out with a perfect war. I have to give massive props to EMP/Bunny. Also, massive props to William, who does cover several Town Hall 12s, and I think he also has one Town Hall 13. Those 2 players ended up cleaning up the end of this war for us and giving us the perfect. Massive props. You guys are savages. G to the G. G to the G. All right. So what does this give us? Troop damage this time. We don't necessarily need that. Looking at this, what did we get with that? Do we want to go straight for the Apprentice Warden? Is that worth it right now, or do we... I feel like going straight for the Apprentice Warden, because we are using it. Upgrade to Poison Spell. Is that going to do better things for us? I don't know. I'm really questioning what I really should do here. I think a Dark Elixir upgrade would probably be nice. Apprentice Warden? Why not, right? Poison's usually helpful. Apprentice Warden. We're doing it. Decided. Decided. All right, we're going to do our clan castle next. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Just hit his cannon, probably. Yeah, we'll hit his cannon. Dude, that one Rocket Loon is a savage. The fact that he's got no coverage for that. I mean, I know exactly what's going on. Sometimes you have a base. Don't quite. Beautiful. We'll drop 1. We'll drop 2. Drop you over here. King's in it. Okay. We're gonna freeze once. Gonna freeze twice. Pop King's ability. Gonna go 2 Rocket Loons over there. A baby dragon right there. Archers and headhunters right here. Nice. Spiddly dip. There we go. There we go. Okay, we should be also up using our quests. I'm totally zoning out from completing my quests for clan games because we're gonna want that book like big time. This is a 15. Why don't we try to hit a 15? I feel like we should, right? Our fireball does not get his eagle. We have to remember that. I think we could... You know what? Let's just take his mono. Okay, so if we invis like this... Hey, that's good. All right, what we'll do is we'll go like this, go like this, go like this. Cool. King will go in as well, I think. I'm gonna go like that. Protect our healers. All right, we're through it. Queen's dead. I should have protected my queen from the single. That was a mistake. Alright, freeze? I guess? Even though I don't think the freeze gets us anything, I think they'll still die. That was a bad invis. Yeah, that was a silly invis on my part. We still have a poison and a headhunter and several spells. Kill his queen real quick, maybe? Don't quite kill the queen. Okay. I mean, we did clear it, though. It gets a little thin, but we clear it. It's interesting to me that, like, the aura affects troops. The E-boot aura affects troops. The E-boot aura affects buildings. It doesn't affect walls. So when you get up on someone and you invis on top of a hero, a defending hero, your aura will burn the hero to death. Your aura does burn defending clan castle troops to death. The aura will burn defense buildings to death, but it doesn't affect walls. I don't know why I haven't noticed that until just now. I guess it would be incredibly broken if it actually did that. I mean, E-boots are already extremely, extremely good. Like, a choice pick for pretty much everyone that plays RC, and let's face it, everyone plays RC. I think Prince is one of those at the lower town halls that fewer people probably use the Prince. Okay, it's a 14. I like seeing these. I like hitting these just because it's a real base, right? Let's do this. Let's do that. All right, that's cool. All right, I want to hit his mortar, I think. I think that's my target. Okay, kill the air defense so you don't lose a healer. Dork, still lost a healer. Okay. King is still kinging, right? Would be pretty neat if the king doesn't die here and instead the healers catch up. Warden still dies. Ah, it's getting awkward. I mean, we have spells. It's not over. This is going to be an interesting way to play this year. I'm going to rage and actually freeze this and go like this. Can we get the Inferno down? That's actually incredibly necessary. And I think because of that, we actually win it. There we go. All of our Super Witches live. Cool. That's fun to watch. Yeah, dude. Burning them. Burninating. Okay, easy. We definitely want the money, so we're going to take it. Every last drop. Suck them dry. Wow. Slow down, dude. I think we've got to take the Eagle, or we're in trouble. And I'm actually going to run... I'm actually going to take a log launcher for this one. So we'll just do this. And I think what we really want to do here is double up like that. And that's going to force us in it. Wow, we found a bunch of black mines too. Those are vibes. All right, he'll turn left and then he'll turn right, right? Yeah. I just don't know. Let's see. Do I have enough invis to actually get me all the way there? I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Remember, the invis, the 2 quakes doesn't actually give me the eagle with this. Ah, that was ugly too. Rip. I didn't find it, boys. See if we can actually get our stuff to take the opening. Okay, they do. But there's still Teslas that are dragging them around. Oh my god, bro. This is getting messy. Can we go in for the town hall? Or is that too much to ask? Breeze. I mean, I guess what we're gonna have is incidental damage onto his town hall, and we could maybe look to like spiky ball the town hall. I think that's where we're kind of ending up here. Is we're in territory where like we're gonna have to spiky ball a town hall. All right, spiky ball hits the town hall. Let's get a little closer so we open all the walls. Oh, we don't. Because I'm not on I don't have EQ boots on right now. One more hit, baby. Bip. There we go. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doo. Do we have a war match yet? We do. Flashlight. Okay, so let's see. Place your wagers. Place your wagers. Do you think when I look at our opponent, are they going to outweight us at the top of the map again? Keep in mind, our clan now has an 11-win war streak. Or war win streak. Within those war wins, we have 5 draws. 5 draws and 11 straight wins. Okay? So the question is, do you think our opponent is going to look like us? Or are they going to be quite a bit stronger up top than us? Judging by the trend that we've been seeing, it would seem to me that the top of the war map is going to be slanted in favor of our opponent because of our streak. Let's look. It's not as bad as the last one, but let's look at the strength of these. Town Hall 16, number 1. Yep, defensively, that guy is maxing out. He's working on his walls now. His defenses are maxed. His heroes are all maxed. Look at that. This is a 15. The defenses are maxed. He's working on his walls. The heroes are a little behind, to be fair. A little behind. But essentially, he's doing exactly what I plan on doing, right? Skipping the majority of 14 to get to 15 so he gets the Duke unlock. He then gets the better pets. This is the next 15 in line, so it looks like a newer 15. His king is definitely rushed. His prince is maybe slightly rushed. Not the worst. Well, no, the prince is definitely rushed. Queen is slightly. King is definitely, yeah. Let's look at this guy. Again, a Town Hall 15. So the defenses are Town Hall 15 defenses, but the heroes are way behind. Again, another 15. I don't see the monolith on this guy's base. I think, here's the thing. Once you go to Town Hall 15, you should be putting down your monolith. Don't hold back defenses just because you think like, oh, it's going to help with their matchmaking. Bro, just try to defend better. Like, good players look at your base without a monolith and say, oh, it's free. This is a 14 that is max. This is a 14 that is max. This is another 14 that is probably getting pretty close. Hero levels are also looking very strong. Look at this 15, dude. He's even got a monolith, but he's got baby, you know, Town Hall 11 point defense with his monolith on the board. That's actually ridiculous. So they actually do have a random 15 that's like way down the board. So down to number 9 is where their wild rushing kind of ends. Let's see what the bottom of their map looks like. They have an 11. We do not have an 11 on our lineup. So it's how many 12s? What's that? 7 12s at the very bottom. And we've got 5 13s. We've got 6 14s and 2 15s. I am the latest addition to the Town Hall 14 lineup inside the clan. Oh, let's get the assistant working. Even though it's only going to save us, what, 5 hours? Every little bit helps. Okay, we need to go ahead and get our clan castle. Clan castle is hugely important. We're doing it. And to kind of go along with that, the other thing that I would like to make a high priority of is to go ahead and get all of my builder huts maxed out so that they are going to actually be repairing my village. The Eagle Artillery being resistant to people that don't have the max level fireball is also going to be a higher priority. A high priority on the defense list, that is. If someone doesn't have a level 21 fireball, you need a 3rd Quake to take out an Eagle. And if you happen to stack builder huts around your Eagle, you can still cause the fireball trick to fail. So keep that in mind. It's nice that you don't have to upgrade the Town Hall weapon at Town Hall 14 anymore. Same with Town Hall 12 and Town Hall 13. That was a big L. But I get it, right? Back in the day, when the Town Hall was new, they had to make the power scaling feel a little bit more rewarding. But now there's so many more town halls above those town halls. They just basically make it so that you don't have to spend a little bit more time at the town hall. You can progress more smoothly through the game. And I think that is that's a positive thing for sure. The question is though, like, do I keep the builder available so I can just do work on my walls? And I kind of want to. Don't I have a book of building to use anyway that I haven't used yet? Yeah, the book of building. What is the book of building supposed to be for? Is it supposed to be for my workshop? I feel like that's the answer, right? Because I want to be able to get flingers all the time. The other thing could be just go ahead and get the clan castle, get the extra spell slot, make yourself even more OP. The thing about spells is, like, I'm usually not failing because I run out of spells. Hero Hall can wait, I think. I'm not, like, dying to put hero levels up. I'll start putting them up when my boost ends, right? I think it's the workshop. So I think we do lose all of our builders here. And we booked the workshop. All right, we got a handful of attacks more to do here. Then we'll be moving on with our day. And letting it all marinate. I think a fireball to the single is strong. Because we'd hit his eagle with it. We'd hit but we don't kill the eagle. Remember, we need a third quake to do that. Okay. I'm surprised he sees him. I thought I put him in the blind spot. Evidently not. See if I can take that out. It's gonna make the fireball easier. Okay. So do we get the archer tower? We do, and then fireball is a little more simple to hit now. 1, 2. Huge value, boy! Just sucks that the eagle is not gone. Third quake, man, would have completely wrecked the base at this point. Alright, so then for that arrow, I'll drop you over here. A BK right there. See if we can get 2-layer break. I think that's where we want to go. Look at that. They all stepped in. I'm going to poison her. King. Town Hall should die to the rocket spear here, which is cool. Nice, dude. Little Wreck-It Ralph. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna get this girl in here like this and that. See if we can kill his... Probably won't quite take. But our babe is a babe. We just marched in one side and out the other. That's how super witches work, dude. They're tanky. They can last. Alright, brother, gotta head out. Gotta crank up the smoke and get this butt on. Prep the ribs and shake. Oh my god, Doc. You're speaking my language, dude. I wanna cook out with Doc Livingston. Doc, you and me, dude. We gotta make it happen sometime. That would be, oh man. I would love to cook out. I love grilling. I love all of it. One thing that we don't get to do a whole lot of in the city, and it's not that I guess we couldn't, but it's less common, is at least in the city we don't smoke meat a lot. See if we can get that cannon down before it goes full beam. I don't think we do. Do we? We do. Hey, that's fine. We like it. I'm trying to hit that expo because we get a lot for it. So we'll do this and this. Hey, huge. Excellent value there. Put this over here like this and this. Oh, there's a clan castle. What up, dude? Queen's gonna die here. It's okay. I guess we'll have to live with it. Breeze. Invis. Keep the healers alive if possible. We're gonna get ready to freeze here in just a moment. And freeze. Warren's gonna die, unfortunately. Can we get the single down, ladies? All right. We clear it, right? Definitely limped a little bit to make it happen. But again, Town Hall 15. I guess there was never even a doubt, right? I mean, look, we got spells coming out of our ears. We didn't really need it. We didn't need all the power. Anytime, bro, just let me know and I'll have a place. I'll have you a place to stay. Dude, I'm gonna talk to Deegdag about it. Cause like I know Deegdag likes traveling, and I think that'd be an amazing time. I think we'd have a blast. Good company, you know. Let's see. What if we gotta hit this multi? I think we hit the multi. Because then we get all those builder huts. Yeah, that's kind of gross, right? All right, we'll go like this. And then... that. And then we want to go like 1, 2, 3. All right, we don't take the multi, or we don't take the eagle. We need a level 21 fireball to do that. Or invest another quake. Golly Moses. All right. Could also arrow for it, but you know. Oh, I meant to drop wall breakers. We're not joining our super witches, by the way. All right. This. Okay, Queen's dead. Freeze this. Rage this. Invis this. Healers, catch up, buddies. Catch up, guys. Healers, do healing things. Oh, man. We could fail. Got one loon to toss in. We lost all of our healers. The witches are getting burned up. We're going to lose our HP unless we totem, right? Or do we just risk it for the biscuit? Save our totems for next Sunday? Yep, okay. Had just enough to slide out with it. There we go. We like sliding. And we did slide. Okay, let's see. What do the dragons look like? Ooh, they're green. What do baby dragons look like? Ooh, they got blue wings. Okay. I didn't even realize that change until I looked at it. They still have blue wings. So is there a difference? Do they change visually? They have gold cuffs instead of the blue cuffs. They have these, you see how they have like blue rings? They have gold spiky cuffs around their arms. Okay, we have the elixir for this, but I figure while we're streaming, what I'm going to do is continue to upgrade walls. And yeah. At the end, we'll use all the elixir on our workshop. And the more I think about it, I think I can wait on the workshop. I don't think I want to wait on my clan castle. So I think I will book the clan castle, because that's something that you don't actually get the full benefit of while you're boosted. You actually have to upgrade the clan castle to get the additional spell capacity. So if I want to get the most out of my early boost, the clan castle booking is more necessary. All right, let's get this Eagle Artillery out. You got too much elixir, bro. Bruh. You got too much elixir, bruh. All right, so I see 3, and that should get us there. No? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Bip, bip. And your clan castle, nerd. Got him. All right, take that. We'll drag this way, I think. Yeah, we're going that way. Drop you here, drop you. That's not where I wanted that to go. All right, wall breakers are going in. We don't make it any further than that, but let's see. DK we'll put in front. Gonna freeze that. Should be able to get this single out of the way, right? Nice. I'm gonna freeze here. I'm freezing because I'm seeing a lot of wizards stacked in behind stuff right now. I'm going to slide her on the inner track, even though they're already kind of there. Hey, dude. We're still clobbering through the base here. It's clobbering time, dude. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Let's go for one of these. Baby dragon. Those guys there. And it's wrecked. Just a handful of rocket loons for the backside if you don't actually end up spending them. Easy cleanup, dude. When you've hollowed out so much of the inner ring like that, those outer defenses are no longer very, very strong versus just a couple pocket loons. Get in for the easy snipe. And of course, the priority in that situation, you know, experienced attackers will think, yeah, well, of course. But if you're newer to the game, pay attention to this. Let's fast forward. Let's get close to the end here, and I'll pause it. What's up, Night YouTube? Since how long you been playing? I'm Town Hall 14 Max, playing for like 9 years now. You've been playing Town Hall 14 for 9 years? Bruh. Okay, I have a Town Hall 18 that is near max. I have this account, which is new to Town Hall 14. And then I have a lower, one more account that just hit Town Hall 13. You should go to Town Hall 15, man. 9 years is a long time to still be at Town Hall 14, unless you've like taken breaks, which is what I did. I've been playing for many years. I've been playing for over 10 years at this point. I want to say I've been playing for 12 or 13 years, if my memory serves. You started playing like 9 years back. Yeah, dude, go to Town Hall 15. Keep it pushing, bro. The top of the game, it gets more and more interesting over time. Although I will say the Town Hall 18 meta feels a little stale right now. It's so air heavy. It doesn't feel like there's real skill expression at Town Hall 18 anymore. Yes, you can fail, but like I feel like Town Hall 18 is a little too easy at the moment, which is crazy to say because when Town Hall 18 came out, it was too hard. And they're like, oh, well, we don't want people not to, you know, to feel discouraged and not want to play it. But at the same time, it's the top level of the game. It should be harder, right? I've been taking breaks with playing Clash Royale. You know, I like Clash Royale. I don't like the most recent updates. I don't like the fact that they added level 16. I don't like the fact that they added champions. I thought Evos were a cool and interesting idea. I don't like how they paywalled them, and then with champions, it's a similar thing, and it just feels like there's too many gimmicks that are in the game now. So I actually haven't played Royale for a while at this point. Well, that missed. Well, the Inferno died before my very eyes, which I'm not mad at. Yeah, they kind of killed it with heroes. I think that, like, okay, so what is it, like, is it Champions that came out several years ago? Or is it Heroes that came out several years ago? I forget. There's too many distinctions, right? You have regular cards, and you level those regular cards. They introduced Evos. Okay, I understand the concept of Evos. You can have up to 2 in a deck. Fantastic. Then they went with the rarity that came after Legendary. And I was like, oh God, you know, they're making something even more rare. Like, what is this nonsense? These Super Witches are not going anywhere that I really want them to go unless I do something like this. Well, what am I saying? They're actually kind of there, right? It's not like they're not there. Nice. Good use of... I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do this. Okay, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. All right, we're going to lose our healers, but the raid's over, basically. Spiky ball. Yep, rip. I think RC charge with Electro Boost is just easy win on a Town Hall 14. Yeah, you know, it's definitely strong. I like Super Witches so much because here's my thing. When you hit up, like when you're pushing ranked and you're trying to hit up Town Halls, if you sack a hero at the beginning of the raid, that's oftentimes valuable DPS that you need to actually clear the base in time. So like sacking heroes to start a raid, plus getting rid of all of your, plus, you know, expending all of your spell slots, or the vast majority of them, just to do an RC charge, is when you start power failing against Town Halls that are higher than you. When I'm hitting up, my RC's living to the end of the raid. I'm using her towards the latter third of the attack. And she's, if I'm playing my cards right, she's living to the end of the raid, which is my goal. You get her on 350, 400 trophies. How many did I get this week on my 14? Or last week? This week was actually, I was Town Hall 13 for this. I got 414. And a lot of my opponents were Town Hall 16s. I actually do have a single defense so far. But I'm looking at, I think I have a decent chance of promoting. And it was all done as a Town Hall 13. I mean, top 40 is also kind of silly. This is something else. We talked about it a little bit. I think that they've made the promotion zones for leagues way too big for the lower leagues. And at the very, very top in Legend League, I feel like 3 slots for promotion is way too few. And the demotion zone from Legend 1 should be larger. Like, they should increase the promotion zone and make the demotion zone larger for Legend 1. So that people can move in and out of Legend League a little bit more easily. Because right now it just feels like, man, you have to make top 3 in your Legend 2 tournament to actually promote. That's kind of wild. Promoting doesn't feel very, very comfortable. Okay, Eagle's gone. That's gone. All right. They're bringing back the old Legend system, I guess. What was the old Legend system? I don't even know what that means. Like, when you say they're bringing back the old Legend system, I wasn't here until, like I took several years just not playing the game. And when I came back, it was like, okay, what was the Legend system? Like, so much had changed, but the primary thing that caught my attention was, gosh, I can't even talk right now. I'm trying to put troops down. Clash anytime, no training time is what immediately caught my attention. I'm going to freeze this because it looks like they're locked onto my healers now. Scatter was on the healers. All right, we're good. This chick can go down here. I'm going to do this and that. Get the cleanup down too. All right. King's ability. He's had to use it through the poison, which sucks. He's going to lose some efficiency there, but, you know, whatever. We've crushed it. We got over a minute left. There's only 2 defenses left on the board. Level 85 King is a chonky boy, and he's even healing. The healers are doing a nice solid for the BK. Getting him juiced back up. All right, it is the workshop, but we're gonna actually book the clan castle. We don't need the hero hall right away. We don't need this right away. In fact, what's gonna be cool is that after 4 more days, we're gonna end up with a nice healthy influx of 4 times star bonus, which is gonna help us pick and choose which one of these we want to max out first to level 21 for the epics or level 18 for the commons. That's going to feel amazing to actually have a couple maxed commons. Okay, clan castle, easy choice. We will now go for the workshop. Easy choice. We have 1 more builder. I think we chill on that. Newer players can never... Okay, hold on a second. Like the old icons, Masters, Champions, Titan, Legends. Okay. Newer players can never understand the grind to put timers on your phone to get notified how much time their armies will be trained. Yeah, exactly. That was such a negative thing. And like, say you forgot about war and you log in like 30 minutes prior to the war and you're like, oh, I need to get my war attacks in. If you were trying to bring dragons to a war attack, you had to train them for like 2 hours. And that's not even an exaggeration. Like, the training time to do a dragon attack was actually ridiculous. Like, it was so totally silly. Let's take his elixir and get out. There's a little bit here. As we do this. Throw it over there. Whatever. I'm going to quake this and freeze this. All right, we don't need to stay any longer. We took all the money that we really wanted to anyway. Oh, did we pick a new quest? 300%. You know what? It's an easy pickup. Let's see if we can get a few triples. And then we'll probably end the stream. You play, not YouTube. It was like you had to plan a little bit more carefully around doing your war attacks, or again, spend gems. to immediately have the army, and that felt so bad. If you were in a competitive clan and there was pressure on those hits to actually come out and like do what, you know, basically win the war for the clan, feeling pressured to spend gems like that was such a negative part of the game. Yeah, that was a solid 2 loons right there. I think I want to hit his builder hut so we can clip his Inferno Tower. I think that's really what we want to do here. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get it. Let's see. Can we make it happen without burning too much? Like this, this, this. Okay. Got it done. Got it done. Now he's going to fight the eagle, so we're going to protect him with 1 headhunter. And I think we'll go ahead and throw the arrow through the base like this. The king in front like this. Wall breakers like that. Okay. I'm going to send this with a headhunter and poison here too. Okay, don't kill my warden, please. Please don't kill my warden. Oh, bruh. Oh, nah, dude. We lost our queen. I think we end up failing this. Does 1 loon trade for this archer tower? We'll see. I think for sake of like winning the raid, we'll rage that, even though we're gonna have to backtrack to get everything done. Okay. Yeah, I think we definitely time fail, but we'll get most of the money, right? Those archers up top, I don't think have time to actually get that storage. So we're going to start beating walls. Could we have put down our totems? Yes. Would we have tripled because of that? 100%. But I like holding the totems for war when I have them. Let's see, I've been a clan leader for so long, it was hella frustrating when players say they don't have their army trained. Hey, brother, is it considered low of me if I just collect the resources and leave without 3 crowning? I mean, if you're farming and you're just trying to like get what you want and get out, I mean, I don't think it's a problem at all. If that's all you're doing in the game and then you want to do war attacks, maybe you should, you know, practice tripling every single attack on, you know, and on the public ladder for a little while. But I mean, sometimes if I'm trying to get money fast and I don't care, I'll just spam something in for the sake of time and I'll get 3 raids done in like 3 minutes. See, we'll go for eagle here. 1, 2, 3. Clan castle's out. Eagle is not, but 1 or 2 loons here should get us where we want to go. We just need 1 to break for the core. Or the warden. That's also a vibe. Cool. I'm going to drop this over here. We're going to put the king down with the queen in front. Throw an arrow through. Get all of this. Get this. Jam the wall breakers in. Should be enough. It is. We have a couple of headhunters protect our warden here. Yeah, we need to do that now. Headhunters with the invis, actually kind of clutch. Okay, let's freeze right here. Try to protect a little bit. I'll go in like this. I'll go in like this. This over here. Okay. Let's poison the king. Let's put you here. I'm actually going to pop now. I should have popped it a little sooner so RC wasn't going to get targeted by that cannon over there. But we're aliving. We're alive. And we unalived the base. Cool. All right. Okay. Why don't I spam down a few percentage points so that I can do another 3-star attack and actually have what I need in order to finish the quest. That. Get up to 50% and quit, probably. All right, we got to 50%. I don't see a reason why we should stay any longer. Let's leave. All right, let's see. What do we get here with a few more? That's a lot of elixir. Let's actually attack this one. This will be the last attack of our stream. Yo, man, you looking for a competitive clan? Right now, I'm playing on my 2 mini accounts. I am currently playing like my Town Hall 18, which is in Legend 2. I'm in a clan called 3% Tent. Why? If you say, are you looking for a competitive clan? What clan are you talking about? Just trying to could have paused to try to get that builder hut down. Can you triple Town Hall 18 with a Town Hall 14 account? If not, what's the max percentage you can get? Well, Bunny did it in our war earlier. You can roll the stream back to right around the midpoint. Right after I take the bathroom break of today's stream, I showed Bunny hitting the triples. Like savage triples. Savage hit-ups. Get in there, Headhunter. Do your job. Okay, I'm trying to see like this. Still, Eagle not quite going down is annoying. We want that level 21 fireball so badly. Can we hit it though? Yep. Throw you here. Send you over the shoulder just so we can get a nice tight funnel for the super witches as they move forward. Okay. Gonna poison you. Queen's down. We get the E-drag out. We're gonna freeze up the back. Pop the king. Drop you over here. I'm gonna freeze his queen because I'm trying to save the RC, or at least make sure that I get the defending queen down. I could have been slightly better with that placement there. He will eventually go in there, but it'll take him a moment. We're going to get low on time, boy, let me tell you. Warden dying is bad. Definitely want our Super Witches to deal all of the damage. Should deal damage with the explosion. And let the big boys out. It'll be a 99. Yeah, they're just a little slow. They're a little slow. Rip. Hey, we got all his money. We completed the challenge. Importantly. Whoa, what's this? 10 stars? Guys, we're sticking around for 2,400 points. Why don't we do this just a little bit more easily? Let's take the pressure off of ourselves to do it with Super Witches, and let's just be like brain dead. I feel like brain dead is probably okay, right? Just do this. Yeah. Brain dead. Let's go. We just started up and trying to get people to join. We take war decently seriously. We're a 10-0. One draw so far, but we accept Town Hall 12 is higher. I'm 18 myself. Yeah, the clan that I'm that you're watching me play from right now is Town Hall 12 through Town Hall 14 at the moment. Though, in June, we're going to be shifting to Town Hall 12 through Town Hall 15. And we also have a solid war streak going on. Since we rebooted the clan 2 months ago, we've lost one war. So, and that's just... Wait, we don't... If we're not thinking about money, we just want stars, right? So we just spam no matter what. Spam. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Queen's arrow. King in here. Here over the top. Warden. Breeze. King. Raid you here. King's ability. This is how you complete quests. I got hit with a 1-minute ad, so I couldn't hear what you said. Sorry about that. Okay. So the clan that I'm in right now is Dominantur. I actually rebooted this clan myself 2 months ago now. I think over 2 months. Our first war was how many days ago? 63 days ago. We've lost one war, and everything else has been either a win or a draw. In the last war that we were in, our top 2 guys are Town Hall 15s, and this is a Town Hall 18, Town Hall 17, and 2 16s. And we were able to triple them. So I'm quite happy with the clan that I've got my middle accounts in. My top account is a Town Hall 18, and it's an all Town Hall 18 clan. We're not they don't mess with anything but Town Hall 18s in that clan. Nice. This is a lot of money too. Okay, so what if we just like come behind it? So we spread out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we just go here like this. Just try to push the heroes in. I'm gonna throw the arrow in just a second. I didn't get the RC invis first. Couldn't see the RC because I'm playing like I have no hands. Air defense is down. Can I actually get this E-Dragon to kill the air defense there? Like we kind of need it, right? I mean, if we're actually going for the triple, we kind of need it, right? He broke the wall, though. That's big. It's a triple. And our brain is completely shut off for the day. Our last brain cells have left the building. That is Clash of Clans, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we need 4 more stars, and we're calling the stream quits for today. 4 more stars. I think we're just going to spam it right here. 1, 2, everything in the center. This. I'm going to quake. I'm going to freeze once. Use that. Use this. King's ability. Queen's ability. Wardon's ability. My brain. Completely silly, dude. Just totally silly. So yeah, dude. If you're looking for a clan to like, if you're, you know, in that Town Hall 12 to 15 range, and you're looking for a clan to just smash inside of, this clan's doing it. I revived it, basically solely to make sure that my 2 lower accounts had a place to constantly war. And a lot of people ended up joining up, and a lot of them are fantastic attackers. Bunny is incredibly good. EMP is also Bunny. They're globally ranked for Town Hall 13 and 14. And then William has several 12s and I think 1 13 that's in the clan. And then a bunch of other people who have joined with either 1 or 2 accounts. So our wars are regularly lately it's been like 20 or 25. It kind of depends on who's upgrading what heroes. I don't really care how this turns out. We just need a star, right? To complete. All right, we're gonna freeze right here. Quake. Wardon. I didn't see that. That's not where I wanted that to go. King's ability can go off in a moment. I'm going to do that just to make sure we get the multi. Invis on the single E-Dragon, and we have the quest. I don't think it's worth sticking around at this point. Maybe we let these chains go off onto the collectors over here, and then we just kind of call it quits. I don't care about the 3-star here. If I did, we would have been using our spells. All right, we're out. All right, we completed the challenge. We're officially, what is that, almost halfway there to having our clan games finished. But very importantly, very importantly, we've got some good progress started on Town Hall 14, day 1 of Town Hall 14. Guys, I will say, a lot of my content, at least in the immediate future, is probably going to be, I mean, it's, you know, sort of semi-let's play-ish, right, with Town Hall 13 and 14, because both my 13 and my 14 are at the very early stages of these Town Halls. My Town Hall 18, I pretty much exclusively log on to do War and to do my Legend 2 sets every single Friday. So as much as I would like to produce like more Town Hall 18 content, the progression is so slow at the very top of the game. If you don't have an account that's a Town Hall 17 or 18, you know that you may not realize that the progression slows down so much that, you know, you log in, you put a couple upgrades down one evening, and you don't touch the account for a week and a half. And so when that's the condition, you know, you don't practice as much at the town hall, whereas like the lower town halls, things change every couple days, right? Something will complete today. Maybe after I do today, maybe I'll wait 3-4 days, and then I get, you know, have another burst of improvements and upgrades to start. So Town Hall 14 is probably going to be a short-lived experience for this particular account. I do plan on very specifically getting my pet house up to, I think it's the 4th level to get the unicorn and leveling the unicorn to level 10. In the meantime, I do also want to put 5 levels onto each of my heroes. I think that's a solid rush point for a Town Hall 14. That means that your champion would be max level 30. Your warden would be halfway to level 60. Your prince would also be halfway to level 60. Your archer queen would be 80, which is halfway to level 85. And the same for the king. Barbarian king will be at level 80, halfway to level 85, basically. So I think those are solid rush points for a Town Hall 14. And of course, the second you hit Town Hall 15, you get the Duke. You get access to the better pets, which you're going to want beyond Town Hall 14 and 15, right? If you're just hanging out at Town Hall 15 forever, well, the earlier pets are probably going to be, slightly useful, but beyond Town Hall 15, you do not want the pets that most of the pets that you actually get at Town Hall 14. Lassie is objectively pretty bad. The owl is essentially a seeking air mine soaker. And I'm hearing music. Hold on. Why am I hearing music? Hold on a sec. I think I actually accidentally hit the play button for my Spotify or something. Weird. I have no idea why that happened, but it did. Okay, sound's back. Yeah, that's the quickest way to get something demonetized is to have music playing. But anyways, rushing is cool. I completed clan games in all my Clash of Clans accounts. It's fun. It's fun in rushing. I don't like rushing that much, though. I think that if all you do is you start an account and the next thing you know, you're a Town Hall 18, but your queen is only level 50, I think you're really missing the point. It's going to take you so long to catch up. The game's not going to feel like that Town Hall in the process. And also, because you've rushed all the way to Town Hall 18 and you have level 50 heroes, well, that also tells me that you haven't played the game for very long, and thus your equipment is also probably trashy leveled as well. And that's another big problem with rushing. It's not necessarily that just the hero levels are low, the equipment levels are low. So you really don't have an equivalent anywhere near an equivalent experience to someone who kind of takes their time and actually does what they can to level the equipment. You're saying rushing in clan games? Yeah, rushing in clan games is fine. Spamming out attacks in clan games just to get it done. I mean, we were barely even thinking about it today. We're already halfway there. Clan games is kind of a joke these days. You don't have to work for it too much, but in all honesty, I don't think players want to really have to stress about this. So, anyways, the last thing that we're going to do before we leave, I'm looking at my list. The workshop is being upgraded. The blacksmith. The hero hall. We did book the lab and we booked our clan castle. There are spell factory upgrades, not that one. There's a barracks. We could choose to do that. We could choose to do the dark barracks. We could choose to do the dark spell factory. If I'm being real with you, I don't have a desire to use any of those three things right off the bat, so I'm not going to do them. What I will do, however, is another builder hut. So I'm going to burn my elixir on nothing, on walls, that is. And then we'll choose to upgrade one more builder hut for 2.4. Okay, so we need to make sure we have 2.4 when we spend all of our loot here. Let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's good right there, is it not? It is. And then the rest of the elixir, it looks like this. Cool. And then the builder hut. Bibbity bobbity boo. All right, nerds. That's going to do it. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you're interested in joining a clan that is currently accepting Town Hall 12 through 14, Dominant Tour's place. We got a nice little war streak. Our guys are crushing it. If you're a cracked player, awesome. There's some newer guys that would like to learn from you. But if you're a cracked player, there's other cracked players in here that are showing off. Really killing it. Come join the squad. Join us. In June, we're moving that Town Hall spread to Town Hall 12 through Town Hall 15. We will no longer accept 11s at that time. And honestly, we've only had a couple 11s join us in the first place, so it really is heavily focused 12 through 15 at the moment. But yeah, hit us up. Doors open. Let's see. He would like to join the clan. Look at those heroes, brother. Let's get him in here. All right. We'll accept you. All right. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow around the same time. Peace out.